Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide. In this video, I tried to provide the complete details on APM server environment variables. Okay, so we discussed three variables here, that is the APM underscore home, APM underscore host, APM underscore port. So all these three environment variables related to the APM server we'll discuss in detail here. Okay. So what is exactly the APM underscore home? See, APM underscore home will set by using the APM underscore home variable, we can set the home APM home directory. See what exactly this APM home directory. See, when we install, I open the command prompt here. When you install npm install -g apm. So when you run this command, that is npm install -g apm, the apm server will get installed in our machine. Okay, so where exactly this apm server will install? Okay, so already apm server is installed in my machine, so I'm not running this command here. Okay, so once I run the command, the apm will get installed in my system, that is the just open to C drive. It opens C drive. Under the C drive, let's select the users. Under the users, select the user which you are missing here. That is the, in my case, I select the user here, and it will install a .apm folder. So this is a .apm folder. So this is the path when you install the APM server in your machine here. That is the C drive, users, and the particular user in your machine, and the .apm. So here it will install the APM server. Okay, this path I need to provide under the APM underscore home. So copy this path here. Okay, we'll copy this path and we'll open the system environment variables here. Just type view advanced system settings. Okay, here it will open the system properties. Click on this environment variables. Okay, once you open the environment variables here, under system variables, click on new and type apm underscore home. Here you need to provide this path. Okay, click on OK. So the variable name is apm underscore home, and the variable value will be the apm install path, that is the C users, the name of the user, and .apm. Click on OK. So we have provided the apm underscore home path here. Okay. Now click on OK and click on OK. Done. Okay. And sometimes what happen? Some cases automatically the apm under home path will be added to our environment variable here. If you not add it, you should add this apm underscore home and set the apm home directory, the where exactly our apm server is installed. Okay, this is very important when you are configuring the apm server on your machine. Okay, done. The next one is the what is the apm host and apm port. See, nothing but, see, when you are connecting a string, right? See, I open this eclipse here. See, whenever you are connecting to the server, okay, to our script, we need to provide the host IP address and port. Okay, I open this one to show the example here. So here you can observe this line. Here we need to provide the IP address and port here. Okay, so the default IP address or host is the 217.0.0.1 and default port is a 4723 here. Okay, so whenever your script you are running, we need to provide this URL here. Okay, instead of that one, why not we create this a apm underscore host and apm underscore port here. So how exactly it work here? Okay, so go back to our here. If you see, if you provide this apm underscore host, the host name or IP address of the apm server you want to connect. Okay, so By using the appium underscore host, we are providing the host name or IP address of the server, Appium server you want to connect. Okay, it not cannot be default 127.0.0.1, whatever, wherever your server is residing. So provide the IP address of that particular Appium server. Okay, the same case in Appium underscore port. So we are providing the Appium server port. Default is a 4723. Suppose your server is residing in some other location and the port is different. Okay, you can provide this Appium underscore host and Appium underscore port. So automatically what happened, instead of giving this like this, hard coding your host name and port. Okay, directly you can use like this. So our Appium connection URL will change here. So you can see http colon double slash Appium underscore host colon Appium underscore port here. So you need to write some code here to convert this one. Okay, you can provide like this. So what exactly the use of this one? Okay, why is the use of this Appium underscore host and Appium underscore port environment variable? So if your server is running elsewhere, like on the remote machine, Docker container, CI/CD pipeline, or Appium device form. So in these all cases, you can set the Appium underscore host and Appium underscore port so that your scripts automatically connect to the server without hard coding in your code. That is the advantage of using this Appium underscore host and Appium underscore port environment variable here. Okay, so automatically no need to hard code this value here, hard code this host IP address and port. So automatically you can provide this type of URL here. Okay, so when you change the Appium host IP address, automatically update for all the scripts here. Okay, this is the advantage of using this Appium underscore host and Appium port here. So how we can add to set here? Okay, so we open the environment variables here. Just click on view advanced systems. Okay, it opens the system property. Click on environment variable. Now we want to add the appium underscore host. Click on new and type appium underscore host. Okay, and I am using the default host here, or you can provide any IP address where exactly your appium server is running. So I want to provide a default one. So this is a 217.0.0.1. Okay, that's it. So automatically can provide this variable name in our script here. Okay, click on OK. So we have configured the Appium host. Now I want to configure the Appium port. This is the Appium underscore port. Okay, the port I provided default port here 4723. Okay, click on OK. So wherever want to port, you will configure here. Okay, so I have configured the Appium underscore home, that is the Appium directory here where exactly our Appium is installed, that is a path here, and Appium underscore host, okay, that is the IP address I provided, and Appium underscore port, the default port I provided here. So click on OK and click on OK. So what is the use of this one? Already explained here, once again I am explaining it. Then our Appium connection UI will change like this. Instead of hard coding your value here, see, instead of hard coding this value, I can directly use here like this appium host underscore host. Okay, so this value I can provide here. So the same case for the port here. So we need to add some code here. Directly to provide like this, it not work. So you need to get the our environment variable. Okay, as well depends upon the language here, Java or Python here. Okay, so to provide like this here. So directly our Appium server, where exactly our Appium server is residing, that IP address and port we need to provide. So automatically it connect to that one. If any changes will happen to our IP address, host IP address and port, directly update in our environment variable here. Okay, directly update here. So instead of that one default port, I can change it here. No, my default port is changed to 4850, or I can use the this is the APM port or IP address. I can use other IP address. I can say 108.56.365.129. That's it. So where my APM server is residing, so I can give it like this. Okay. Okay. So automatically when you run the script, right, it connect to that one. That is the use of this apm underscore port and apm underscore port. Okay, that is the if your server is running elsewhere, like on the remote machine, Docker container, CI/CD pipeline, or APM device form, you can set the APM host and APM port so that instead of hard coding in your script, you can directly provide this APM host and APM port here. So this is all about the APM underscore home, APM underscore host, and APM underscore port here. So we need to open the system variables and you can provide these values here under the system variables here. See here I provided APM underscore home. I provided the path where our APM server is installed here. Okay, so I provided here. The same case the APM host. Okay, so wherever our server is running, that IP address we need to provide. The same case with the APM port. Okay. So this is the use of this APM underscore home, APM underscore host, APM underscore port. So these are the APM server environment variables where you can configure in our system. Okay. If you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.